Yo, Law Dispute has never been featured on my channel before, and quite frankly, I've never actually listened to any of their music. However, I do know that this is a very emotional band. People I like in my life like this band a lot. So I asked someone which album I should check out as my first introduction to Law Dispute. After a little bit of a back and forth, we landed on me doing the album that you're here to watch me react to. As you know, we're going to be reacting to Somewhere at the Bottom of the River between Vega and Altair. I'm very excited, yet also kind of nervous. I'm not going to keep you waiting that long. We're here to experience something new. Starting off with the very first song off the album, Such Small Hands, which is the most popular song they have everywhere, I guess. And it's also a short one. Without further ado, let's do it. I have the lyrics up in front of me so that I don't miss anything, and I already know that I've heard a little bit of this song, especially with the first line of the song.
I think I saw you in my sleep, darling. I think I saw you in my dreams. You were stitching up the seams on every broken promise that your body couldn't keep. I think I saw you in my sleep.
Really like his delivery.
You were stitching up the seams on every broken promise that your body couldn't keep. I think I saw you in my sleep. I thought I heard the door open. Oh, no, thought I heard the door open, but I only heard it close. I thought I heard a plane crashing, but no, I think it was your passion snapping.
Damn.
You saw me confronting my fear. It went up with the bottle and went down with the beer. And I think you ought to stay away from here. There are ghosts in the walls and they crawl in your head through your ear. I think I saw you in my sleep, lover.
Deep.
I think I saw you in my dreams. You were stitching up the seams on every mangled promise that your body couldn't keep. I think I saw you in my sleep.
That is definitely a way of starting an album. And it definitely sets the tone that we're about to get damn emotional throughout this one. Well, no. Oh my god, I did this mistake literally yesterday. Whenever I was recording another reaction video, and that was that I had it on shuffle. So, Said the King to the River is the next song. I really like his vocals, dude.
And how we tremble at the way that time assembles little fires of desire in the tundra of our skin suit. Yourself, little favor, savor every time you waver. For that shaking in my voice was only slightly faint chagrin. Tonight we ride. Tonight we ride.
Okay.
I know it's warm beneath your sheets and there is ice along the street, but listen, lover, we will recover. But we've no time to waste with meddling in affairs. We watch so tightly in our dreams. We are not clean, we are not pure. We will not rest until we're sure. So rob your pretty little eyes of sleep's disguise. I bet your bedside with a bucket full of lies. So clear your ears and listen. Oh, my lady, pack your things. This place is not your home.
This is really cool. I'm like in my head trying to pinpoint what kind of genre this is, or what kind of bands were inspired by Law Dispute.
Precious pain, you've given me a name. It etched it in the stones of the river
I'm warm already, dude.
I said the king to the river, never let up, no bring it some fun and bring it hard. Free, send the wind to the water, never give in, no build us a ring and build it strong and angry. Let it still the king's decrees. Oh, you must contemplate the good boy and command that coward sees. The boy proves for his life as I wait, his life as I wait. She's shouting out, I will come back, yes I will come back, and I will come. I have lived my life so uncomfortably. Darling, comfort me, comfort me.
That guitar is dope.
I said the boy to his lover, darling, get up, I brought you my love and brought it farly. Said the girl to her lover, I've given in and love was a bridge, we built the rock. Girl, you're a girl, still your fish. She will never come back, she'll never come back, she'll never come back, she'll never come back, she'll never come.
Hard. That was dope. New storms for older lovers. This is fire! Holy shit! I really like this. Ooh.
And I hope you say your wife and your children and I, buried in the wreckage of your crime while you're laying down your...
No, I fuck with this. This is good. I just love how desperate he sounds. Okay, very interesting.
He finally paused to take a breath and look down. Felt like
Nah, this is so good. I feel like I've said it so many times now, but like
silent, a statue framed
it, I don't know.
in flesh. He thought, oh, what more can I say? Sway him to make this statue speak. I swear he's made of stone, and I am barely stirring up a breeze. I'm barely stirring up a breeze. And after waiting in the silence, finally It doesn't ask to be excused, and when it's gone, oh, it's gone.
Wow.
It ain't ever coming back. There is nothing you can do to save it, to make it breathe the way it did when you were sliding on the ring. Trust me, it's gone far. Good. Now there is nothing you can do to stop me. She is happy when she is with me, and I am finally alive. I'm sorry.
Amazing, 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 amazing. Listen, I'm gonna pause it for a minute just to talk a bit, but I feel like I need to listen to this song more because I'm not gonna catch like the meanings of each song. And I actually don't want to embarrass myself by saying something completely wrong here. But to me, it feels like this song has two different perspectives. It's not hard for me to concentrate, but I feel like there are so many words happening. Like, these songs have so many words in them that whenever we have like an instrumental break without the singing, screaming, whatever shouting he does, that makes the instrumental hit so hard, because instrumentally this goes hard as hell, but also as well with the vocals enhances that. But then you don't really notice it, especially when you're paying attention to the lyrics like me. But then when you just hear those little moments, oh my god. I'm kind of frustrated that I haven't listened to this before, because it has this very hopeless vibe to it, but yet it sounds really pretty. And that's the juxtaposition I really like. We're using big words on the channel now. Juxtaposition, come on. Next song. Damaged Goods. Sick riff.
She forced a smile, said, "Boy, come kiss my mouth." You know that hope you're holding to, and looks an awful lot like fear. Now you're so quick to fall on failure, and so quick to raise your voice like I can't find a mistake to blame. We didn't have a choice, no, but you had an option. I was your chance to feel complete.
Oof.
Listen close to you, you kissed your fear instead of me. You had my hand in your hand, you had my lip in your teeth, you had my heart in your sleeve, you had a chance to breathe, but you wouldn't let your fear recede.
Oh, this is fire.
Oh, and it's too late to change your mind. Now you got scared, boy, and I got gone. Now you failed, and there's no way to turn back time. You had your chance, boy, I tried. You tried. I looked her in the eye and smiled, my girl. You must understand that fear is not some product that I made. It was unwelcome in my head. The day they had her torn away, it changed me. Now at the end of every day, I lie awake at night and wait to feel the wires of my brain get cut and quietly rearranged, and hear my beating heart explode.
I love the lyricism. Holy.
So we escape to our mistakes, for they wait patiently for us. Oh, they always wait for me. If my fear has kept me here, only my fear can set me free. And I'm sorry, dear, but don't you dare speak another word. How could I risk all that your heart
Nah, honestly, guitar work just kind of goes a bit over my head because it's so good. It's ridiculously good. Fall down, never get back up again.
Stones lay like bones by the ocean. Out where the waves crash contempt on the land. Someone was trembling for fear of the tempest. Somebody silently reached for their hand. Said, understand that if you're cold, I'll keep you warm. And besides, there's so much beauty in a storm. So come down with me to the shore. And what's more, I adore you. So tell me, what is there to fear? You think some seraph up above is trying to rob us of our love because the sky's not clear? My dear, you know there's not. Now listen to the rain upon the rooftop. But
wow.
Picked up.
Wow, that's really pretty. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that these guys are elite songwriters, but they absolutely are.
How where the stones stand up like thrones beside the ocean. How where the waves make a grave of the sea. The lovers struggled in the middle of the tempest. And water angrily crawled up onto the beach. Said, hold my hand and stay with me, we'll be released. But the tide clung like an anchor to her feet. And though we tried to make the waterline recede and pulled her out into the sea, he could not break apart the waves to bring her safely back. And he watched her hand break through the surface once, then disappear again. Forever wait inside the sea for me, my dear. I hear you, you speak in every curling wave and sing in every violent breeze. Someday not far away from here, my dear, I swear I'll see you.
This made me feel some type of way,
Hear
dude.
the seraphs cry, they will still envy you and I. How they envy you and I.
This was like such a visual song. Like, I could see what he's talking about happening in front of me. That was unbelievable. Like, I you know when you like don't have chills, but you kind of have chills, like you have mental chills, not physical ones. Because physically, I feel a lump down here somewhere. But no, there was some, it had a little some to it. I gotta say, I don't know how many songs deep we are. We are technically 6 songs deep now out of 13. So we're almost halfway, basically halfway. And this has been an amazing experience. I cannot complain for a single second about what I'm listening to. Again, I'm more of a person that likes energetic music, and I struggle with music that doesn't have that much energy. But they managed to write songs in such like a masterfully good way that it keeps me entertained even if it doesn't have the energy that I usually crave music to have. I don't know if this album carries a specific theme throughout the entire thing, but I'm definitely going to be asking questions to the La Dispute fans that I know, and I'll try to read up on some, maybe look at some other perspectives and see if I can gather some thoughts, because this album is really fucking good.
Well, we can blame it on their hands. They lifted the drink to our mouths, so we drank it. Or we can blame it on our bodies. They say we like the way we feel when we get touched. You got your fingers snared in my veins. I think it's time you pull them out. And I don't care about the flesh, it'll tear. It isn't flesh that I'm worried about. We held a match to keep my sight on the path, but the flame gave up and we lost it. And I've knelt for the last 3 years trying to find it back with the blackened matchstick. Today I'm not afraid of failure. The past is the flowers, the future the snow. I wasn't close,
I like that.
but I never let you go. You let your doubt like a river lead you on and on and on, and
For some reason, I actually like the more like slower paced parts. Not slower paced, but like calmer parts of their music.
You came back and you brought floods, wearing a necklace made of hearts that you dragged through the mud. And I guess I wasn't quite sure what to say to you. But then I saw mine, almost reached out to grab it, said, darling, you're the only one on earth I want to have it. Now I'm not so sure that that was true, after the hell you put it through, but there was no sharp pain this time, just the ghost of your presence compressing my chest like a mine, an unshakable absence like most of my insides crawled out through my mouth and went west, but that's fine. We cast our hearts in plaster, we imagined our bodies were fashioned from stone, but they chipped at the brick in the mortar. We found out that we're only layers of skin hiding bone.
No, it's so good.
And our bones are like chains all rusted in the rain. They're gonna snap when the weight shifts. You move like a vibe through the forest. Your hands were as red as the skin on your lips. You've been flirting with distance, princess. I tasted and spit in your kiss. Oh, mistress, no. Today I will bury the flames of your failure. The past is a liar, the future a whore. I'll lay your bones into the earth, and you will on my head no more. Oh, we could blame it on our hands. Oh, we could blame it on our hands. But it was our mouth that opened up to swallow, and our heads that commanded us strength. But as I buried your flame,
Come on.
watch the smoke pull your ghost from the grave, and I fear they'll only lie in wait till we are face to face again. Just when I said I'm moving on, I felt them come to life again.
That's real.
And again, and again, and again.
Oh yeah.
There are fires that tear through valleys and make dust from ground.
I gotta say this is a fire ass riff. I completely fumbled my words. I'm sorry.
Wires bound to blue light, they pull us to the past. There are wires. We are tired. We should have known from the start that this thing would lose. We are tired.
Gotta give a shout out to the bass. The bass is doing its thing. Yeah, no, that was great. Last Blues for Bloody Knuckles. A 5-minute song. That's cool. Let me see. One of the more unpopular songs off the album.
My precious wife, I am in shambles. I am crumbling. I am. Was it something I did with the tide to climb so high that it ripped our shore up? I can fix it, I swear. If you trust me, I am old and I am rusting, but I care.
Wow. Ooh. Oh, that sounds good. Oh no, this sounds so good.
My precious wife,
Absolutely.
Pledged our flesh to be one. How can you doubt a love that stood so proud as we raised our children? I believe it still. It has faltered and it is faded, but I know it's there. It's there. And how it changed the way you thought of me. How strange to think we once were lovers. Now we've wrapped the past up in broken glass. And when you speak my name, you shudder. Oh, precious wife, please believe this. I'll revive it, I will. We've built a family from this marriage. Why would you tear it apart?
Such I mean, again, I'm not really saying much new, and I'm just recycling what I've been saying earlier, but the vocal delivery on everything, every single song, every single line, there's just so much passion in his delivery. It sounds so desperate, and that's exactly what the song needs, you know what I mean? I think one of the things I like the most about this album so far is how it feels like it comes from a cold place. Like, this doesn't sound like summer to me. This sounds like late fall or winter times. Me. I like that a lot. That's really painful. Crazy. Let me just go back to that one line in here that one really stuck with me. One cannot stop the wind from blowing nor refuse the falling rain. It's just true, right? Like, but it's such a beautiful way of putting it. I'm very impressed. I'm having such a good time with this, honestly. And, you know, let me speak a bit about, like, again, we need to break it up a bit. We need to chat for a little minute before we continue on with the album. But I want to keep it short because this album is longer than most albums that I usually listen to. But there's something unique about the sound. And when I mean, like, you know, when you have this nostalgic feeling of a place in time, or there's a smell that takes you back to a specific moment when you were a lot younger, or the sound of something, or maybe the wind even blows and it feels like a place you remember. You know what I mean? One of the things about this album so far is that it really, like, encapsulates such a cold late 2000s vibe that is very hard to explain or even pinpoint. Let me use an example of my channel. Yesterday I posted technically today, but yesterday when this video comes out, I posted a reaction to Static Dress's new album, which to me has this gloomy 2000s vibe from England. Like, you can feel it. You can watch videos, you can watch movies or anything, and you just know that it takes place in that moment in time. So with this album, I'm not really sure where La Dispute are from, but they're definitely from somewhere cold, and I can tell based on that music, because listening to this and looking at the album cover art and everything they're saying and the way they're doing it, I do know that the album is from 2008, but there's just something so 2007 to 8, but it's cold outside feel to it. And it makes me feel nostalgic and also very sad, because like from what I remember seeing when I was that young, you know, when I was like, what, 9-10 years old, it just, I don't know, it has this heaviness to it that I find comfort in. Like, it's a depressing nostalgia that I find comfort in. That's the way of putting it. And that's what I'm feeling so far with this album. It has that little to it. Anyways, The Castle Builders.
Now speak of anger, forget all the fears you kept about love and sex and death and fate. The race door swinging sweep from around her neck, and between her breasts let every lonely body finally break its fear of flesh, and say how strange it must have been back when we shook at the sight of sweat, and then our worries wander out like water straining from a spring, and sing of all the things our heads have found to ruin. There's so much they have found to ruin yet.
I'm struggling to like keep the headbanging going, but beautiful. Bullshit.
I can only say for sure that when it makes your bed, I'll kiss your head goodnight. So speak of all the love we lost and what it cost us. Love to spend our breath to stop, but we kept on and we were strong and we stayed bright as lightning.
Fuck yeah. This felt a lot more positive than the other things, but yo, that was cool. Love the energy. It was hype. And low-key again, a bit positive.
You
Andrea.
still cross my mind from time to time, and I mostly smile. Still so set in finding out where we went wrong. Why?
Damn! That is very real.
So I retrace our every step with an unsure pen. Try to figure out what my head thinks, but my head just ain't what it used to be. And then again, what's the point anyway?
He raises valid points.
I remember you ascending all the stairs up to the balcony to see if you could see me quietly away. I remember the skin of your fingers, the spots and corners of my always touched when I was out of things to say. You held my hand, but you were too afraid to speak. You were too afraid to speak, and I could never understand. I remember when you leaned in quick to kiss me, and I swear not a single force on earth could stop the trembling of mine.
How cute and real.
I remember how
song is hella real.
It must be true what people say, that only time can heal the pain. And every single day I feel it fade away, but I still remember how the distance tricked us and led us helpless by the wrist into a pit to be devoured. I still remember how it held so strong to this, but we had never really settled on a way out. I still remember the silence and how we'd always find a way to turn and run to our mistakes. I still remember how it all came back together just to fall apart again. My dear,
Love that.
I hear your voice in mine. I've been alone here. I've been alone here. I've been afraid, my dear. I've been afraid, my dear. I've been at home here. I've been at home here. You've been away for years. You've been away for years. I've been alone. I've been alone. I've been alone. I've been alone.
Again, I find it hard to like find moments of when I should be speaking, but I'm also digesting at the same time.
I breathe your name into the air, I etch your name into me. I felt my anger swelling, I swam into its sea. I held your name inside my heart, but it got buried in my fear. It tore the wiring of my brain, I did my best to keep it clear. So dear, no matter how we part, I hold you sweetly in my head. And if I do not miss a part of you, a part of me is dead.
Damn!
If I can't love you as a lover, I will love you as a friend. And I will lay a bed before you, keep you safe until the end.
No, I really felt this. I genuinely felt this song so much. Like everything he was saying there was just like, yeah, no. Especially at the end there. Fuck, you know. Fuck. Then again, maybe you were right. Oh,
It seems for you made a home in my dreams while I slept.
come on.
Running yourself through my head like I won't be dead. Yeah, I said you don't understand. We had no control, they stole it. Love's been so unfair to me. But see, boy, that's my point. You must move on. Then felt a ghost move in me. I heard her voice call out my name, but this time it faded out away. I'll bury it today. So I breathed her name out into a cold, cold room. Watched her ghost ascend the walls and then dissolve. This time I chose to let it go. This time I chose to let her go. I will not let my fear become the only world I found.
Wow, that's a great line.
Come kiss my mouth and set me free. I'm close to men and will be more than friends, my dear. I fear I've changed my mind again. But you're too late. But you're too late. My love, you're too late. Oh God, it's too late.
Fire.
Too late.
Fire.
Too late.
Love that energy. That was dope. So I was actually going to pause it now to go and get me some water, but I saw that we have a 12-minute song. So I'm gonna get through this one first, and then I'll listen to that long ass song, dude, in one sitting. Minutes. Crazy.
They stored their passion in the creases, in the corners of their mouths. Every angle of light from the open window washed their aged faces out. Should we feel guilty, they said? Should we feel guilty for this sin? Lord, did we
Ooh, guitar though. Hold on. That dissonance. I really like that heavy part in there.
She said, "Lover, come and hold me. I'm terribly afraid while you're shouting at the stars. My scars are not fading away." He said, "Darling, I was begging heaven, make them disappear. But see, I didn't get an answer, or at least one I could hear. Now I am thinking of the past and how we boasted vows and lied. And I am wondering how we trust ourselves to say a second time. To say a second time.
Ah, nah, his screams are so good.
To have and to hold. From this day and onward. For better or for worse. For richer or poorer. In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish. Till death do us part. Till death do us part.
Amazing. I'm gonna like that one. Whew, okay, well, a lot of mental preparation for this one, I can't lie, because I've never done a 12-minute song reaction before, and I'm already self-conscious enough about not talking, but hey, the good thing about me not talking in between these songs is that you actually get to listen to the song as well. Alright, we're doing it. I didn't really fully get to prepare. Didn't fully get to prepare. I brought me some water, and let's hope for the best. It's only 2 more songs, so like it should be fine.
I felt your sickness brush against my arm as I walked by you. Heard your voice, but couldn't tell that it was you. And slowly watched your sickness slip away into a place that I'd once feared, but I was not afraid this time. So I gave chase and found it finally, slowly feeding from your head and from my friends and from my family. So I grabbed it by the neck. For every lover you have ruined, I dug my nails into its flesh. And every life that you have taken slammed its head against the brick. Its blood poured out onto the pavement. I started in with dirt and spit. I will take a part of you. I made mortar from the mix. Tore every organ.
I guess like
from its body.
you can make an assumption of which sickness he's talking about.
I laid the murder in between. I made a throne for hope to sit. Too long you've torn us into pieces, firmly held onto our wrists. Today I bury you in me. I swallowed every inch of it.
Well, I mean, I already know that this song is fucking incredible. Just 2 minutes deep. very haunting sound to the song. Sorry for sitting like this, it's just my throat really is acting up right now.
But I still see him dead in the parking lot at the gas station just down the street, and I still hear my friends say, you know, you wouldn't believe the things I saw when I was stationed overseas. But he somehow keeps smiling in spite of all of that, while I keep finding ways to push the good out for the bad. Oh, how selfish of myself to always say that it was more than I could take, like it was pain I couldn't shake, like it could break me with its fingers, throw my body in the lake and I would slowly sink away. But the truth is it was sorrow that I made and wouldn't face. See, I keep falling for the future after tripping on the past. I'm always tearing sutures out to make the anguish laugh, like it defines me or reminds me I found comfort in my suffering and uncertainty and happiness in death, because what's next is such a mystery to me, and I am terrified of all the things I feel but cannot see. Friends and family, put your hand into my hand and lay your head into my chest. You are all that I have left here. We are all that we have left. We are the lovers. We are the last of our kind. So link your arms and keep your chin up, and I swear that we'll be fine. We are the lovers. We are the last of our kind.
No, what an absolutely great song.
We keep our heads up. Though we are not sure where we're from, we keep our hearts up. Though we are not sure when we'll leave, we keep our heads up. Though we are not sure where we'll go, we keep our hopes up. Though we're not sure who we are, we keep our heads up. Though we're not sure where we're from, we keep our hearts up.
Cool.
We're not sure when we'll leave, we keep our heads up. Though we're not sure where we'll go, we keep our hopes up.
So far, it hasn't bothered me how long this song is. It has not felt like 7 minutes.
Your head up. We're fine. Just keep your head up. I swear we'll be alright. Keep your head up. My friends, keep your head up. I swear we'll never die. I swear we'll get home safe and sound. I swear we'll never die. I
I love that they kept that going. Like, it transitions really well. Kind of feels like there are different songs mixed into one here, but they're glued together with these amazing transitions.
I will give your heart a place to rest when everything you had is turned and left.
I really like how they're building this part up. Come on.
Wave your face into my ribcage. Lock your hearts inside my chest. Regain the passion I once carried. Do away with all the rest. I tore the sickness from your body. Smashed its head against the bricks. I made a castle from its bones that you may always dwell in it. So take for every buried moment that you thought would never end, and sing your fears about the future and a search for faded friends. For all the love that you had held to, why it somehow failed to keep, and sing each minute you've been crying, every hour that you've lost sleep, and sing for all your friends and family, sing for those who did survive, but sing not for their final outcome. Song of how they tried.
Goosebumps.
Amidst the violent storm, lives us unsatisfied at best. So fill your hearts with what's important and be done with all the rest. We are what's left of what we once were. We are falling far behind. There's so much stacking up against us, and we're running out of time. We are but hopeful children, and we're the last of our kind. But if we let our hearts move upward, I know we will never. We are but friends and family. We are the last of our kind. So hold my hand, I'll lift your head up, and I promise we'll be fine. We are but hopeful lovers, and we are running out of time. There's so much stacking up against us, and we're falling far behind. We are but hopeful lovers.
Honestly, this is how you make it a long ass song.
But if we
Like
let our
12 minutes.
outward, I
And I didn't feel like it was 12 minutes.
We are but lovers. We are the last of our kind. And if we let our hearts move outward, I know we will never. We are but lovers. We are the last of our kind. And if we let our hearts move outward, we will never die.
Wow. Oh, nobody. Not even the rain. Last song.
I know that someday you'll be sleeping, darling.
Oh, wow.
Likely dreaming off the pain. I hope you'll hear me in the streetlights humming, softly breathing out your name. I know that even with the seam stitched tightly, darling, scars will remain.
It made me feel some type of way that we revisited what the intro was about, pretty much.
I say we scrape them from each other, darling, and let them wash off in the rain. And when they run into the river, oh no, let the water not complain. I swear that even with the distance slowly wearing out your name, your hands still catch the light the right way, and our hearts still
Yo, dude, that was an experience. I don't feel like any songs on here like fully touched my emotions the way I thought it was gonna do. Maybe with another album it does, but I feel I'm not like sad. I just feel like I've had so many emotions being pushed onto me that I'm kind of like emotionally drained. I feel a bit drained. That might be the right thing to say. As well as I'm super impressed, I don't know, I'm genuinely so drained, dude. I almost feel like crying. I do. As much as like I wanted to fully understand what this album is about, completely went over my head, especially on the first listen. But I am going to do my homework. I'm going to do some research, see what people think about this album, or even watch some video essays, or ask the people that like this band what they think about this. Definitely feels like one of those albums you just have to listen to whether you like it or not. I know this is about to sound pretty crazy, and you might think that it's just because of like the color palette. Don't know why this album makes me think of Jane Doe by Converge. A little bit crazy, yes, pretty much the same color palette, but my point with making that comparison is more that Jane Doe is such an open-hearted, emotionally filled album, in the same way I feel like this one is, because Jane Doe is such a like pure emotion album, and this one is very like well written but very emotional. Obviously this album is like a intelligible album, you can hear what he's saying compared to the Converge album. I don't know if this is taken from a perspective of the vocalist himself or whoever wrote the song, but it does feel like, because it takes different perspectives throughout the entire album, there is an emotion that's being tapped into, a storyline where there are emotions, but they're executed so well that they feel incredibly real, especially when they're mixed with reality. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. A very emotional album. I absolutely enjoyed my time here. I absolutely enjoyed listening to this album and can't wait to listen to more. Sadly, I got the news today that I might be without a computer for months now, which kind of sucks. It really depends on how this video performs. Like we might either do more, or I might just listen to more on my own time. I don't know. I hope that I can find a solution so that I can keep making videos, because I'd actually really love to go through more of these albums, specifically the next one after this one. I really want to check that one out, because this one definitely carries the theme of love. I'm also interested in seeing which other themes are going to be introduced. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to hold on, this is a long ass album title, Somewhere at the Bottom of the River Between Vega and Altair, or Altair. I actually want to find out where these guys are from. Yeah, okay, so they're from Michigan, and I just said, I knew it was like a cold place. Shout out Michigan and their post-hardcore stuff. There is like another band that I really like that's kind of post-hardcore-ish. I don't fully remember what they're called right now, and they're not an active band anymore, but there's something about that area specifically, writing music that sounds cold and like very cool. No pun intended. I'm yapping. So thank you again, and I hope to see you, yes, you, very soon. Bye-bye.